Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, child. We're going to get into this reading and we're going to do a reading to see who's blocking you that you're unaware of. Okay? Because sometimes we know what could be causing the blockage, but sometimes there's little subtle things that we don't see. Okay? So we're going to do that reading. We're going to see who's blocking you that you're unaware of. All right? And why they're blocking you, and then how to remove the blockage. Okay, so I hope this helps you with anything that you're going through at this time. Okay, Pisces, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. If you want to book a personal, get in there, the link is below. If you guys want to check out any of my other channels or see what I do other than this channel, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. You guys, be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Don't put anything from these readings into your life that doesn't belong, okay? Let's get some oracles. Let's start with this Pisces R Us deck. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. For Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of at this time? Royalty. Somebody in a position of power? This could be a boss. This could be an authority figure. Maybe a Capricorn, Aquarius. Not sure why I'm getting that energy. Possibly Aries, Taurus. Feels like an authority figure of some kind. Okay. This could also just be somebody who sees you as royalty or who doesn't want to accept the fact that you are of a higher caliber and you deserve to be treated a certain way. This could be just somebody who you told that you weren't going to accept something. You may have set a boundary. Feels like you set a boundary with someone because you know how you deserve to be treated, if I could speak. And whoever these people are, whoever this person is, could be somebody who didn't want to treat you the way that you kind of commanded to be treated. We have soul family, interesting, and then release. Okay. So yeah. You have teamwork too. You have support when it comes to the boundaries that you're setting. This could even be a family member that you've released or that you will release in the near future. A lot of family messages have been coming out, Pisces. And I feel like it's because a lot of people may see you in a certain light. And, especially that happens a lot with family. Because people see you in a certain light for a long time and they don't want to change their perspective of you. So you definitely could be dealing with people who have kind of been around you for a long time or been in your life for a long time. And they just refuse to see you in a new light. And I think that it's becoming clear to a lot of these people and in a lot of these situations that you're not going to accept that same treatment that you may have accepted in the past. Doesn't matter why you accepted it in the past. Doesn't matter why you don't want to accept it now. It's just that's your decision. And I feel like there's a lot of people in your life who don't want to accept that. Okay. Who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? Spirit. Not the blockages card coming out. That confirms it. Purify your energy and aura. Balance. A situation needs more balance. So it's someone who you've cleansed your energy from or you've released. Okay, 16. You want to move forward. You know you deserve to move forward. Somebody wants to keep you held back or they don't feel like you deserve to move forward. Now, like I said, this could be a boss. Because some of you guys, you may want to expand or progress your career. And you have people who don't want you to move forward or move on. And sometimes that's just because you provide benefit. You provide some type of resource or benefit to their team or to the company, and they don't want to see you move on. But I feel like you know that you need to cleanse your energy, or you need to release this person from your life. I feel like you want to keep things clean. So this could even be someone in your house who lives with you, who's kind of dirty, okay? And it throws off your equilibrium when things are dirty. You know? Who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? Arrested? This could be somebody who's gone to jail, been arrested. But this could also just be signifying how they want to keep you locked down. Yeah, kicked out. Ooh, astral travel. Someone may be getting kicked out of the house. Yeah. That really goes back to what I just said. Like, if you have a roommate or someone you live with, a family member, a spouse, a kid, I don't know, somebody in your home who's kind of dirty or they're untidy, like they don't clean up after themselves. They don't have to be just complete bums. But it feels like, you know, somebody may not put the toilet seat down, or somebody may not clean their makeup off the bathroom counter, or somebody might not wash their dishes and they just kind of sit in the sink. They don't pick their clothes up off the floor. It sounds like a child or a childish person. And you could be kicking this person out. And some of you, it may lead to a situation where that person gets arrested, or they try to get you arrested, try to get you in trouble with the law. I feel like the astral travel card is just you kind of projecting into the future because you see where something could go. And it might not be a situation where you're going to get arrested, or they will, but it could be a situation where you understand that if you don't get this person away from you, you might end up popping off, crashing out, and could possibly go to jail. Okay. I feel like this is someone who does trigger you. And it's because they don't want you to get further ahead than they are. That's what it kind of feels like. Who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? Performer. This card comes out all the time. There's a lot of people, Pisces, who really try to play in your face. They really try to play in your face and act like you don't see what you see, or act like you don't know what you know, or act like you didn't say what you said. And they put on this show. Yeah, insecure. Someone in Shire has a lot of insecurities, but they try to act like that's not how they are. Yeah, cleanse your space. Yeah, I also feel like if someone is in your home and they're dirty, you may feel insecure about the presentation of your home, and you always feel like you have to clean up. You may also feel like, you know, if you're around other people and this person is with you, you may feel embarrassed by them. We did do that reading, that embarrassment on the thumbnail. One more card for who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of. Ooh, confusion in reverse. So you understand. You have clarity. I also feel like whoever this person is acting like they understand you, but they really don't. That's a show. This could also be somebody who wants to attach themselves to your career. So this feels like a reading where you're dealing with either personal relationships or you're dealing with professional relationships. Catfish. Someone is not who they appear to be, child. Wrong way. The direction that you were moving in was the wrong way. Make a U-turn. Catfish. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't really know what they want in life. They don't really know who they are. Kind of goes back to that Lost Souls reading that we did a few days ago, or whenever it came out. This person is lying about who they are, or they're lying to themselves about who they are. They're not who they appear to be. And I feel like this is clear to you that they're going in the wrong direction. And I feel like they want to be attached to you, but you don't want to be attached to them. Okay. So let's see. For Pisces, who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? Page of Swords. Definitely somebody immature, child. Why are they blocking Pisces? Four of Pentacles. Okay. How does Pisces remove this blockage? Four of Cups. Say no. Start rejecting this person. At the bottom, we have the Nine of Cups. We'll put that right there. Yeah, I feel like you want to figure out why this person keeps holding on because you're over it. Like, this is a person who you guys have, I feel like, tried to get rid of for a long time, or you've attempted to resolve whatever's going on for a while. And I feel like this person just doesn't want a resolution. I just heard Aaliyah. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. I want to know where you were last night. What'd she say? I fell asleep on the couch. I thought we were going out. I want to know. I feel like you want to understand, but I feel like this person, whoever this is with this Page of Swords, they're very immature with their thoughts, with their words, with communication. It's like they think they know everything, but they're actually just very like young-minded and not in a jovial, fun way, in more of like a destructive way. That's what it feels like. And with the Nine of Cups, it's like you have a lot of experience with different topics and different situations. I also feel like this person has disappointed you several times. I feel like they're blocking you because they don't have very much of their own. This could be a financial thing. But maybe this could be that they want to hold on to your energy. You have 2 4s here. So, this person could be a Taurus though. Wow. Okay. Let's see. What's the Page of Swords for who this person is blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? 2 of Cups. What's the Page of Swords with the 2 of Cups? Hierophant. Yeah, and then you have, it's like there's 2 different maturity levels. Someone is not as mature as you. This could be somebody younger to you. This could be your child, literally. Some of y'all have a child. This could even be a partner, a spouse for some of you with the Hierophant. But what are the signs that I said earlier? I said Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus. And Taurus is coming out. Possibly Libra energy. Whoever this is, they need to learn how to communicate more effectively. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. This could literally be a roommate though. But it feels like they want to give you some type of, I don't know. Okay. What this feels like to me is that this person feels like they're entitled to your energy, or they're entitled to some type of access to you because they pay you. So this definitely could be your boss. This definitely could be a spouse, an ex-spouse, a baby mama, baby daddy, whoever they are. It's like they have this entitlement when it comes to doing what they want to do. They feel like because they consistently pay you, or you're consistently employed by them, that they can treat you however they want to treat you. What's the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups with the Page of Swords? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Or because y'all had a child together. It's something that makes this person feel entitled to your space, your time, your energy, your money, your attention. This could even be somebody who's trying to find out what you're interested in, what you're committed to, what are you paying attention to, so that they can actively block it. That's what it feels like. Oh, is Pisces looking up job openings? Are they filling out applications? Are they going on interviews? This is somebody who's kind of spying, I want to say, but it feels like they're just like a lurker. They're nosy. This is somebody who's very nosy, and they always try to figure out what you have going on. This could even be a friend, a sibling, somebody. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. They can tell when your energy shifts, and they equate that energy shift to you being offered some type of opportunity, or you having an opportunity, or you dealing with somebody. Like if this is an ex or something like that, they can tell when your energy shifts because you don't speak to them the same way. You don't act the same way. They can tell the changes in your vibration, and they know automatically that that means to them, at least in their mind, that something is happening in your life. Something positive is happening. You're getting some type of opportunities. So therefore, that's when they turn up the heat to try to keep you stuck to them. They put on a show to act like they understand you. They act like they want to work with you, collaborate, work together, be a team. But it's only to deter you from doing whatever you were doing before they started acting like that. That's why the catfish card is here. And I feel like that's why you need to release this person, because they think they can control you in that way. Why is this person blocking Pisces? What's the Four of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they want to challenge your boundaries, challenge your confidence, try to force you to do things. It feels possessive. What's the Nine of Wands with this Four of Pentacles? Four of Wands. This is an abusive relationship. Whatever. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's just it's a predatory dynamic. Let's put it that way. It's a predatory dynamic where this person has an issue with you setting a boundary. They have an issue with you being confident. They have an issue with you working for yourself or doing things for yourself, working out, going to the gym, maybe working extra hours. It kind of feels like a husband or a wife who, you're working overtime, and ultimately whatever you're doing is going to end up benefiting both of you. But then when you come home, somebody gives you a bunch of fucking grief because you worked overtime, but they knew you were going to work overtime. So this is like, they just want to start an argument. This is somebody who competes with you, and they've done this. They just continue to do this over and over again, just trying to compete with you. It's like they want to drain your energy. They're very possessive over you because they don't have anything else. All they can do is hold on to you because they don't have power anywhere else. Ace of Wands and the Fool card. This is definitely about new things that you're doing, goals that you're setting. Responsible risks that you're taking in your life, doing new things, freeing yourself, the opportunities that you're presented, like things that life just hands you because that's a part of your destiny. That's a part of your life. It's like this person doesn't want you to be free. They want you to control your moves, and they want to be able to be the one to control your moves and your freedom. They don't want you to be free to reach your goals, because whatever new things that you embark upon, they want to try to create some type of conflict so that it puts a damper on your confidence to be able to do whatever those things are. They don't want you to feel like you can accomplish those goals. What's the Nine of Wands with the Four of Wands? It's like this is the things that they do, like actions that they take. Two of Swords. This is like somebody who doesn't want to face the reality that the connection between the two of you is strained and unhealthy, or that a marriage is over, or that they no longer can dictate what you do in life. Like this is somebody who doesn't want to admit to that being a fact. Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Seven of Wands. You ice them out. Like with the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords, you see them as very irrelevant in your life. You've set a lot of boundaries, and they've seen your confidence grow the further and further away that you get from them. They're watching you for sure. I also feel like this is a person who really pay attention to you. It's really weird. I'm shocked that the obsession card didn't show up, because it feels like they're very obsessive and possessive, and they pay attention to when things start to happen in your life, or when you're starting to be more consistent. Like they watch you. Just say you have a roommate, right? You've started going back to the gym. They see that every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you consistently go to the gym at 6 p.m. to work out for an hour and a half, and you come back at 7:30, you take a shower, you do some like meditation, or you read, or you eat whatever healthy foods, make a shake, whatever it is that you do. And then they watch you. It's like, this is somebody I feel like who watches your routine, or they pay very close attention to like things that you would see as mundane or irrelevant, and they target in on those things and zoom in and focus on those things. And those are the ways that they know that you're like gaining some type of confidence, or boosting some type of confidence in your life, or doing things that you didn't do before. Like, there's whoever this is like I don't know, child. They're a character, bitch. Okay. What's this 9 of Cups up here? 10 of Swords reverse. Yeah. You're not feeling bad about whatever. I don't know. So you getting something that you want, and this person sees it. And it feels like they see you healing. They see you taking the swords out your back, pretty much. They see that whatever they're doing is not stopping you. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. Yeah, you just rotate the clock and keep it moving. Keep it pushing. I feel like this person also sees that you're starting to get into you're not on their radar as much. Like, they can't keep tabs on you as much. They can't see what you're doing all the time. Like, this is somebody who like knows where you live, or they know where you work, because maybe they're your boss, maybe they're your coworkers, maybe they are your roommate, maybe they're your spouse, your ex, and they knew where you lived, or they knew where you worked, or they walk past your desk every day. Like, that's what this feels like. Is like somebody can feel you getting further and further away. They can feel the distance being created when it comes to being around you. And they don't like that. So they're going to try to figure out like what you're not telling them. They're going to really try to pay attention to what it is that you do. This motherfucker might be the type of person to follow you home. You know, it's kind of like a weird, kind of creepy vibe. But this could just be somebody who's watching you online as well. And they see things that they don't really like to see. Or if you don't post at all, they don't see much of anything. Okay? Maybe you have them blocked. And they're trying to figure things out. They're trying to ask questions. They're trying to get in your business, or find a way to like infiltrate your space again. So what you can do to overcome this blockage, or remove this blockage from this person, is the 4 of Cups. Why is the 4 of Cups what Pisces needs to do to remove this blockage? 7 of Swords. Say no more. Be more strategic. Don't let this person know what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, really, because the 2 of Swords is right here, and the 2 of Swords is right there. Queen of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like what Spirit wants you to do is to see this person's play. See the play. And then combat it with a strategy where you block out anything that this person does. Say no more often, and kind of reject this mentality that they want you to believe when it comes to you needing to answer to them, or you needing to check in with them, or you needing to do anything involving like them being aware of the moves that you make. That's what I feel. It's like with the Queen of Swords, they want you to see past the illusions and confusion or lies, catfish, that this person is telling. They want you to see their strategy clearly, and then reject it by doing things your way, only doing the things that you want to do, only entertaining this person if you have to entertain them, need to entertain them. Communicate very strategically as well. Maybe switch up your routine if you can, so that they're thrown off, because I feel like this is somebody who just watches you all the time. You need to know that this person, just always always keep in the back of your mind that this person is working on a way where they can get you caught up, and that they can have some type of victory over you, or dominate you, or beat you in some type of way to where you're the one looking disappointed, like, oh, nothing changes, it's always the same, I always have to deal with this person. And you don't. It's like a mind game where they want you to be in that mentality, because Queen of Swords plus Seven of Swords is Eight of Swords. So they always want you to be in this mentality that they win, or that they beat you, or every time you compete that they're going to be the one that comes out on top. You can never get away from them. You can never escape them. Like, it's crazy. It's definitely manipulative. It's definitely narcissistic and abusive. Even if it's like your parent. What's the Seven of Swords with this Four of Cups? Three of Wands reversed. Yeah. I really feel like Spirit is trying to tell you to do something unexpected, because this person is like really focusing on your schedule, your plans. Like, if they know what you're about to do, or they know where you're going, or they know what your plans are, then they can create a strategy to foil them or obstruct them. So don't tell this person what you're about to do. Don't tell them where you're going. Don't tell them what you're planning. Don't tell them anything about anything. Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah, in the past, I feel like you didn't expect for this person to disappoint you or hurt you or make you so upset. But now you see the play and you can overcome it, because it's like, any type of competition that this person tries to involve you in, you have to separate yourself. Any type of situation where this person wants you to get emotionally involved, don't. Like, it's just knowing what they're doing is going to really help you, and just accepting the fact that this is how they are and they're not going to change is really going to help you, like, remove this blockage that they're trying to put on your life. What's the Seven of Swords, Three of Wands reversed? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, and also waiting for this person to change, or waiting for this person to do something differently is going to leave you disappointed. Really, what Spirit is trying to tell you is that, number one, your routine and your schedule may need to be a little bit more randomized, or you just need to not post it, or prevent this person from knowing what you're doing if you can, right? Also, it's about your expectations. You expect for this person to be different, or you expected for this person not to treat you the way that they treat you. You know, the devil's at the bottom, honey. This person has been toxic for a long time. They're going to continue to be toxic. They've been a leech for a long time. They're going to continue to be a leech. There's been a lot of time wasted and a lot of delays that have happened because of this person. But you don't have to continue to deal with that. I feel like that's where the expectations come in. Spirit doesn't want you to have an expectation that this person is going to be anything different than what they already are. Because what they're trying to do is attach themselves to your investments. Trying to cause illusions. Trying to make you think that there's someone else, when you know who they really are. So if you know who they really are, and you adjust your expectations with that knowledge, then you won't be disappointed when they let you down. What's Performer? Because then when you're not disappointed when they let you down, because you already know that they're going to let you down. You will take different action. You will make better choices. You will literally change what it is that you do, because you're not assuming that this person is going to do something that you know they're not. I think that's the key. Like, if you know your baby mama, baby daddy ain't shit, and they don't pay child support, don't do things thinking that they're going to pay child support when every time you know that they don't, and then they disappoint you when they don't. Like, that's kind of what Spirit is trying to say. Don't look for your boss to give you a promotion when you know every single time you go out for a promotion, they reject you. Don't expect for them to approve you. Make different choices and do different things that are unexpected by this person so that you don't actually rely on their approval, or you don't rely on their involvement in situations, and it's going to throw this person off and make them feel unfulfilled or rejected in a situation. Like, I don't need you to tell me what I can do or not do. I don't need you to be a part of this. I got it. You could stay your ass at home. What's performer when it comes to this reading? This performer card. Ooh, Hangman and the Three of Swords. Some of you may be a performer or be in some type of public position. This person doesn't like that. This person doesn't like that you are able to see them for who it is that they are. Some of you, this person really wants to embarrass you or get you caught up. Yeah, it really feels like somebody wants to get you like locked up, caught up, in trouble, or exposed. They want you to get canceled. Something crazy like that. King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. It's just a lot of foolishness with whoever this is, thinking that they can come along and just kind of mess things up. The only major arcana that's out here is the Hierophant. So it's either a Libra or a Taurus, possibly an Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius for some of you guys. What else does Pisces need to know? It's like this is a coworker that you don't suspect. Or like, I don't know, if you do things online, this could be a follower or a subscriber or an old friend or an old acquaintance. Like, it would be like somebody who watches me, comments about how much they love me, but then secretly report my videos. You get what I'm saying? It kind of feels like that. Somebody who knows that at one point you really looked for approval outside of you, and they try to capitalize on that. And they really don't have no fucking life because they just watch everything that you do. This could be somebody who's scorned because you broke up with them or you didn't want to be with them in a relationship. I don't know. You kicked them out. Who's blocking Pisces that they're unaware of? Child support. Why I just said something about that. Habit. See? Repeat the same mistakes. Hanging on for no reason. Hard to give them up. And entrapment. Yeah, they're entrapping you. They're locking you down, or they're trying to keep you trapped in a certain position because they know you have a habit of doing something. You have a habit of like looking at the best in people, and they target that. Party, relieved to be single, live it up while you can, go meet new people. Yeah, so somebody's trying to prevent you from being able to live your best life. They're trying to keep you in a financially constricted position because they don't want you to be in another relationship, get married again, or, you know, have something better than what they have if they're competing with you. Like, somebody does not want you to have any freedom. And we kept seeing the Fool card, so it's like, yeah, they entrapment. Cause then they can keep you close. It's like they want to keep you. If this person could lock you in a dungeon underneath their house in the basement and come in and check, oh, how you doing, Pisces? That's what this motherfucker would do. They crazy. That's why the handcuffs is right there. Talking to friends. So this person might even be talking to your friends. Could be one of your friends and you don't know. Heated, explosive temper, blowing off some steam, too hot to handle. Chaos. This person has anger problems as well. This feels like somebody who doesn't have any like real power in their life. So they try to control other people who they think are less powerful than them, or who just give them the benefit of the doubt when they shouldn't. That's how they control people through manipulation. They have a bad temper. I also feel like this is somebody who complains to their friends, or they complain to people around them about like the fact that they have to support you in some way, or the fact that like this could even be your boss, like envious of you because you're not in that position, right? Like, bitch, if you didn't want to be a manager, why did you take the manager position? That's kind of what it feels like. It's like your manager is jealous of you and envious of you because you don't have to work as many hours as them and you don't have as many responsibilities and you just get to sit around and chill at work. And they got all this stuff that they have to do. And it's not fair. And this could, like, for some of y'all who are women, I'm going to be honest with you. This could be an incel ass man who's your manager at work who is upset because they have a baby mama and they got to pay child support to that bitch and all of their check is gone. So it feels like they're not actually getting compensated for the harder, quote unquote, loose quotes, harder job that they have to do, and they're jealous of you as a woman. I'm sorry. For the men out there, that's not y'all. I didn't say it was y'all. I'm just saying it's given that. It's given your baby mama or your baby daddy is complaining because they got to pay child support and they don't get to go out and have fun. So why should you get to go out and have fun? I'm going to fuck up Pisces life because I'm mad that they get to go live their life and I don't get to do those types of things. They going to be stuck just like me. No, bitch. And it's like, I don't think they even really be stopping nothing for real. They just create a nuisance. Ooh. This could also be people online who see what they see what you're doing. They see you going out and doing things, living your life. And they are upset because they feel like for some reason you don't deserve to do that because they don't get to do that. It's weird. What's this child support party in reverse and talking to friends? Yeah, 4 of Swords. Maybe you don't talk to them no more. You don't go out with them no more as well. Emperor and the Judgment. That's weird. It's like you're sleeping and then somebody says, wake up. This could be somebody who doesn't want you to get any rest. This is somebody who wants to control your sleep patterns. They don't want you to get any rest. They want you to be always drained and tired. One more card. Tower reversed. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, you're just a fucking weirdo. I feel like in the past, somehow, this person feels slighted by you. Like, there's something that went in your favor. There's something that went in your favor in the past that this person is upset about. They're mad that you won, or that you got some type of one up on them, or that you just didn't fight with them. You didn't play the game. And they're upset. And they're like holding this grudge about it. Anything else that Pisces needs to know? I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. Somebody stuck in the past. I want to cook for you. No strings. Don't eat that food. I'm only staying here for my kids. Nothing else. I'm making my way out. The fuck? Yes, I was cheating. I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in time and effort now because I don't want to lose you. I know these cards don't really make sense with like the whole entirety of the reading, but I like to use them because as a general confirmation, they kind of show a person's mindset. And I feel like this person is wanting to, whatever this person is doing, they have a strategy, right, to get what it is that they want because their mindset is focused in the past. I also feel like they want to give you something, but I don't think it's for a good reason. I think they want to be mindful of who you eat behind. But I feel like somebody wants to give you something that's going to continue to keep you in this cycle. But it's like somebody is acting like they want to do something nice for you, but they're only doing it for conditional reasons. And they're like siphoning out your energy to put themselves on a higher pedestal, basically cheating. You know, like they're basically cheating the system instead of providing their own energy source to fuel the things that they want to achieve. They're trying to siphon your energy source so that they can fuel the things that they want to achieve through using your energy. And the only reason why they put in effort is because they don't want to lose that energy source. And they want to trick you into thinking that they're actually there for a good reason when they're not. What is these two cards right here? Yeah. I feel like you're breaking out of the illusion. Moon card, King of Cups. Could be Cancer, but I feel like you're seeing this clearly. It's coming to the surface. I feel like this person is also afraid that you're seeing this dynamic now. What's the Seven of Cups reversed? They're scared that you know what's going on. Yeah, Six of Cups. You're starting to snap out of it. You're starting to remember. Your memory is being jogged of all the times that they lied. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's what they want. They're a part of your past. And they want you to choose them. They want you to choose the past, to be back with them, to stay with them, to not leave them, to not get a better job. They want you to continue to play these games back and forth because whatever this is, they gain something from it. That's crazy. They gain some type of fulfillment from it. They gain some type of like joy. Keeping you in a lack mentality or always knowing that you're going to come and ask them for help or need them because they're very insecure. What's the advice for Pisces? Listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. Yeah, so what this is saying, your spirit guides, spirit team, God source, whoever, they're telling you that your body reacts in a certain way when you're around this person. And when that happens, you need to do what your body is asking of you, which is get away from that person. Look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. Yeah. So spirit is using your body to let you know these types of people as they come into your life. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let love flow in. Right. Yeah, so I think this person kind of like, there's something about a physical reaction that you get around this person. And because, or people who are like this, because it could just be talking about people who you encounter over time who are like this. And I think spirit wants you to pay attention to your body, listen to it, get away from those people, but then don't let the trauma, the physical like reaction from the trauma that you experience when you were around these types of people affect you when it comes to like situations where you do feel very at peace, situations where you do feel very calm, situations where you are having a good time underneath the trauma response, right? They don't want you to allow those things to influence your receptivity to receiving something positive, you know, when you're in a place or a space that's safe. And I'll give you an example real quick before we go, because I told you guys I'm learning to skate, right? So there are people who come up to me and they'll literally touch me, which is one thing that, because I've experienced certain types of trauma, I don't just like to be randomly touched by people. And I don't necessarily think that that's right either. But when you're in a situation where you're skating, right, and you're doing something that it's a semi-physical sport and a contact sport, skating, because people skate around with each other. They link arms. They're close together. Even if there's a lot of people on the rink on a busy night, you're gonna be close to other people. And if you're just stiff, the whole time, you're gonna bust your ass. So that's been a challenge for me, is like being close to people, being in a space and not feeling like there's a threat around every corner. That is, those are things that you have to identify. Those are things that, even if you don't go to therapy, if you go to therapy, that's what your therapist is going to tell you, right? But if you don't have the money to go to therapy, those are the things you have to try to work really hard to identify when you're encountering experiences that you're unsure of. Your body is going to respond, and you have to learn, how to discern between general nerves, a negative person around you like this, or residual PTSD from those situations where you were around these types of people. And I think that that's what this reading is kind of about. Remember, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, though, so please don't take this as medical advice. But this is what I feel like Spirit wants you to do, because this person may not actually be in your life currently, but their memory, because we have the Six of Cups, or the echoes and ghosts of what they did to you, could affect you as you move into these new spaces that you're coming into. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are not around this person anymore. A lot of you guys don't actually have association with this person. And if you do have to deal with them, they're at a distance because you've put up a boundary. But what Spirit is trying to help you work through is the residual effects of their presence in your life, so that you don't get like a half fulfilling experience from the new things that you're doing where they're not a threat. So I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book your readings, you guys. Go on, go on now. Click the link. Book your reading, y'all. I really appreciate all of y'all's support. Thank you for everyone who's donated to the channel. Get in the comments. Let me know if it resonated, whether this is past, present, future, whether you're dealing with it now or it's the residuals that you got to get rid of. And overall, I hope the message helped you, Pisces. And remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.